How's it going, everyone? My name is Theron, and welcome back to another Fire Emblem Heroes summoning session. Today we have the new heroes and Ascended Ishtar banner, which, we should have seen something like this come since last month we had Thracia banner, or two Thracia banners, and apparently they like to release both Genealogy and Thracia together, which I find kind of cute, because, those games do go hand in hand. So, without further ado, let's get summoning. Now, of course, plan, just like always, just gonna go right up to Spark. Thankfully, I can start doing full circles now. Thank Lord. Feels so long since I got to do, full circle pulls. I don't remember, what was the last banner I could do that on? Probably one of the seasonal ones. Either way, main priority is going to be blue and green, obviously for Ishtar because she's our Ascended hero, oddly enough. And then green for Arthur, mainly because I want multiple copies of him. He has the new Grand Vulture Tome, which, it's just the green version of Vulture Tome we saw Nime and Salem bring into the game. But also he has Speed Res Menace, which I wasn't expecting this, but now that we got it, I'm really hoping for a Speed Defense Menace in the future, just complete that entire skill line. So that's the last one we need. We already have Attack Speed, Attack Defense, and Attack Res. And Defense Res, do not forget about that one. Zeke is the one who brought that. Yeah, I kind of need multiple greens, once again. Mainly, obviously, got to keep Arthur, because he looks to be a good unit. And then, of course, his tome, I want to give it to my Summer Elise. I'm trying to think of a good build for her, and I need that tome to do it. So, yeah, please, Arthur, I'm going to need a lot of you. And then, of course, I also got a fodder in Arthur to my Atari Azura, mainly for that Speed Res Menace. She deserves the new skills, that's all I'm gonna say. We'll get back to Ishtar soon. Then, of course, blue and red, they're gonna be... No, sorry, colorless and red, that's right. Teenage colorless, forgot about that. They're gonna be second priority. They do have some good skills. Tine has her Thunderer Tome, giving her a slaying effect, and then she has a special cooldown count -1 during turns 1 through 3 if she has less than 100% health, so a sort of turn-based Wrath effect, interesting. Then she can also get another +6 to her attack and speed, and then a boost to her special damage, and neutralizes damage reduction skills. Pretty good. I do think that her mom's tome, Tailtiu's Tome of Thoron, is a little bit better just because that's Wrath, but unconditional. It's always boosting the damage. Fortunately, Tine is also staying in secondary priority because she has Blue Feud 3. Now, if you know me, you know I find the feud skills very niche, because you can only use them in certain situations, and outside of that situation, it's basically a waste of a slot. Yeah. That was a leg spike. Right, we got Gray, too. Oh, interesting. If only you had better fodder, dude. Yeah, plus speed, not bad. I think you're just gonna be a merge. And of course, rounding out second priority is... probably gonna butcher this name. Please forgive me, all you Genealogy fans. Hiya, Hubert. But we have Scatcheth. Sorry, Scath... God. It's such a confusing name. Scathach. Scathach. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I haven't played Genealogy or Thracia. Please forgive me, all you diehard fans. He looks to be good. He does have the Spirited Sword, which huzzah, we now actually have that. Don't get me wrong, that is actually a really good weapon line to use. Boost your attack and defense, and if you have a bonus on... Actually, no, wait, I have that backwards. If you have a bonus, my bad, you have a boost to your attack and defense, and a slaying effect. No, breath. I'm confused. There are so many skills to keep track of, I'm sorry. It's so hard to keep track of them sometimes. Then, you know, he does have Ideal and... I forgot what his other skill was. So, I mean, he's not bad. You can definitely fodder a Priam to him in order to give him Attack Defense Ideal 4 and maybe no follow-up? I'm not too sure. But he feels a little too underwhelming, even as a demote unit. Yes, I know, as the demote, he's supposed to be kind of meh, only used for fodder. But I feel like there could have been a bit more effort in the skills he got. Because the one thing I do know about him is he is Larsay's brother. That much I do know. And I do agree with people, it would have been cool to see him with a more special Astra instead of just the basic Astra. Like, give him Reginal Astra or something else. That would have been cool to see. But we'll take what we can get. He does look to be a good unit, I will say that. And of course, last but certainly not least, we have our ascended hero of the batch, Ishtar, who I am very confused as to why she is here. This is kind of spoiler territory, even though I got spoiled on it myself because I read up on a little bit of the genealogy story. She technically, you know, doesn't make it at the end of her story, right? Like, she loses her life and then that's the end of her. So, why ascended? Is the only thing I'm confused on. Unless, of course, I missed a detail in the story, but, like, she did lose that battle, right? And that was the last anybody ever heard of her. But yes, I know this is just a pandering to the fans and giving the more popular units faults. That I understand. But she kind of breaks the pattern we're seeing with Ascended Heroes, where it's heroes at the end of their journey or after their journey is completed, and they're, you know, at the top of their game. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, it's them at the end of their story. Like, what would they look like after, you know, the war has ended, or what would they be doing after the war has ended? Kind of like what we got with Idu. So I'm a little confused as to why we got Ishtar. But I will not complain because, I mean, she does have a good weapon, Thunder's Mjolnir, nice little slaying effect, and as long as she's healthy, she has a +6 boost to her attack and speed, and she can neutralize guard and breath skills, and if her speed is greater than the foe's speed +10, she basically has a brave tone. That is really good. The only sad part is the rest of her kit. This is just Life and Death 4, Luna, Bolt, Speed Res, and I think it was times Pulse? Yeah, it have to be times Pulse because of Luna. I mean, that's a little underwhelming if you think about it, because the rest of our Ascended heroes, they've all had at least some sort of unique skill. We had Parting Bearing with Bjorn. I think Rouse 4 was the special skill for Leg Yarn. What was it for Joshua? Was that the Feud skill, I think? Sounds about right. What? I'm trying to remember here. Rita had Vital Astra, I know that much. That's what I can remember. And what did people say for Idun? I think it was Wily Fighter for her. Yeah, I think that would have to be it. Like, all of our Ascended Heroes so far have given us a new skill that either adds to the meta or changes it a little bit. And now we just have Ishtar with, skills we've seen before. Very interesting. Now again, that's not to say that she's a bad unit. Like, Brave Tome in a weapon. Come on, like that's good. We've all seen how good Reinhardt is, and he's still good to this day. But like, I don't know, this banner does feel a little odd, if you ask me. Especially since we have 3 tome units on it. Like, let's... Hang on a second here. You're giving us 3 tome units, and then demoting a sword unit. Alright, let's roll. Alright, 25 summons and no focus units. Interesting. Oh. Something's bound to happen sooner or later. Now, I know previously I was sort of talking a lot how this banner just feels a little odd and kind of underwhelming. Don't take that the wrong way. I still love that Genealogy and Thracia are getting the love that they deserve. I may not have played the games, but seeing all these units and just how they sort of function and play a little bit is making me want to play their games. Like, fully play their games. Hiya, Tine. Fine. I need to know how to pronounce your name. Good lord. Seriously, intelligence systems, Faye, teach us how to pronounce this name, please. Oh boy. Oh, I mean her attack and speed are untouched, so I'll take it. Shame about minus HP though, because yeah, you're going to be at pretty low HP for that to work, but it'll still work. Also, while we're at it, can we please have a canon pronunciation for, I'm just going to call him the Sword Unit on this banner, because I don't want to butcher his name any further than I already did. I swear, these people have some of the most confusing names ever. I'm getting used to it, but that's fine. So this was a circle of 3 stars and Tine. What the hell? Alright. I just noticed. This should have been obvious because it's on the screen for me right now, but I just noticed that Ishtar's little chibi icon has the both the stuffed bear and the dragon plushie that are in her artwork. That's actually really cute. I heard some people talking about how that's having to do with the orphan children in the genealogy story for the... This is in the story, people. Quote-unquote child hunts? Like, that's a little dark, let's be honest, even for a Nintendo game. And I heard some people talking about how she has those there as a... like it was for the child hunt reason? I forget the exact details. Like, I know she opposed the hunts themselves, like, that much is obvious. I know she's a kind of caring person. We got that from Faye. I think that's just a cute little detail to add, even in the chibi sprite. Oh my god, last 5 pulls. Okay, 2 greens, there we go. Arthur, can at least one of you show up? Your sister's already here, like, you should at least be a good brother. Not who I'm looking for, Lex, go away. Alright. Well, since there were no blues on this circle, obviously I'm gonna Spark Pull for Ishtar. Like, that was gonna be my backup plan just in case she didn't show up. Oy. Who knows, somebody could show up between now and then. Still won't make a difference, I am gonna Spark Pull for Ishtar. Like, this was... I mean, I know I'm only going to Spark Pull, but this was a bit of an underwhelming video, I'm very sorry for that. Then again, like, the units, they didn't have too much going on for them now, did they? Oh well. At the very least, some of these are fan favorites, and they are in the game. So, that's all that matters. There we go. Hey. I will say it is gorgeous art, even though it's kind of just an upgraded version of her base alt. I still like it though. Infantry. So that is going to do it for today's summoning session. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did, I don't know how interesting this would actually have been. Good lord. If you did summon on Spanner, let me know who you got down below in the comment section. I always love seeing your results. If you haven't summoned yet, I wish you all the luck in the world. But with that, I'm Theron, and I'll see you next time. So until then, farewell, and game on.